Hey, that's Mike and Holly, Alex, Eddie, and Chelsea.
All right, you guys, time for some serious business. Oh, you're using the apple cider vinegar.
Oh yeah, okay. That's the only vinegar we have, right?
I think we have white vinegar as well. Here's the deal. Can't get the salt open. I have a recipe from my friend next door who gave me the pickles or the cucumbers to grow, and she followed that recipe. So I was gonna use that recipe. Then I found another recipe because like this is the first time we've ever canned anything and we don't know what we're doing. So I found another, like I looked on YouTube like how to can pickles, and this girl had a really good, easy recipe. She said they tasted like Firehouse pickles, which we love. So I was like, I had it all in my head. Yeah, Firehouse, what? So I had it in my head, okay, well that's how we're gonna do it, and then it'll taste like Firehouse. Well then Mike was like, he had found a recipe that's cold, is it cold water?
I don't know, I'm having issues here.
Too
No, it's
focused.
just, you don't have to boil the jars. It's just...
So we don't have like the utensils and things that you need for canning. We have the cans, we have the lids, we have a pot, and you know, I have directions. This girl in her video showed how you can do it without like the little rack and stuff for your cans or jars or what have you. So we could do it that way, but we're going to be doing it this way instead because Michael found this recipe, and so I'm just gonna let him do it. We're gonna try it this way, mix it all up. Well, we're gonna show how we do it along the way, and then you leave it on the counter. He's already frustrated. You leave it on the counter overnight and you flip it over and leave it, and then you can pretty much eat them right away. They're not canned, they're not like suctioned closed like you do when you can.
You can't, the way we are going to do it, you cannot can these, stick them in a closet and have them be there for months and months and months.
No, this is like eat right away.
This method, they go in the fridge right away and you need to eat them within a certain amount of time. So these you can't store.
Yeah, which is fine because we only have 9 cucumbers because Chelsea ate one last night. My friend next door had like 40 cucumbers. So if we were making like a huge amount of pickles, yeah, we would need to can them. We would need to do that whole process. But we're gonna try this way first. We're gonna test them out. We're gonna see how we like them. And it's honestly probably an easier way to do it as long as we don't have a ton of cucumbers that we've harvested. So we're gonna give it a whirl. We'll show you guys step by step, and then we'll be able to do taste tests like tomorrow. Off to a rough start.
This poor spout thing is ridiculous.
The spout is essentially destroyed. He struggled with it, couldn't get it to open, and then it busted.
It wasn't gonna stay anyways, that's for sure.
We are going to have to transfer our salt. Yeah, just do that. Into a different container. Michael went to the store and bought special salt. It's kosher.
Yeah, we didn't have any kosher.
We didn't have kosher. We had
canning salt.
Yeah, we had sea salt and just regular
you're not supposed to use
table salt.
Table salt with like iodine in it. That's the kind of salt I typically buy.
And they actually do have a salt made specifically for canning.
Can I touch
it? Can you stick your finger in it?
Mom's canning up the cucumber.
It's like, I'm sad to cut them.
Yeah, so we're cutting them into spears. What does that size look like?
That looks about right to me. Like that looks like a Firehouse size to me.
Go with that.
Gotta cut the little ends off of them. Nobody wants the little butt of the cucumber.
Is that the way they do it? Like,
Yeah, you're supposed to cut the end off. I mean, if you
no, it's edible. You can eat it.
Oh no, you can. It's just with pickling and stuff. I don't know if it keeps it from maybe absorbing some of the juices.
Okay.
I don't know. Is this all of them, or is this all we're doing?
Yeah, because I don't know how many are gonna fit in the jar. So I was gonna do like throw them in a jar and test it and see if they all fit in there.
Because you want the jar to be pretty full, right?
So we'll have
No, it doesn't matter. Go ahead and toss them in the jar. Let's just make sure that they're all gonna fit. I mean, I guess we do have tons of jars now.
Yeah, we have an ample supply of jars. Ooh, that looks like it's probably gonna be perfect. What do you think?
Should work.
You think that'll work good?
Okay, so we're gonna start off with a half tablespoon of, we're using dried dill weed because that's what I have.
Well, you're supposed to use fresh, and you're supposed to use the tops and the leaves, I think it is.
Sprigs.
Sprigs, yeah. but we don't have fresh. I'm guessing maybe that might be something if we like this and we want to keep doing this, maybe I could grow it in my hydroponic system.
It's not gonna alter the flavor. What it does is because the sprigs are usually on the stem and then they're longer leaves, they won't stick to the pickles. So what happens with this is that all that little tiny dill is gonna be in there and it might just end up on the pickles itself.
So Michael said we'll just have to give it
if you use the sprigs, when you're done, you could actually pull the sprig out and it's not gonna stick to the pickle.
Yes, and you can also use dill seed is what my friend said too. So, okay, so I'm pouring this in the bottom then? Okay.
I will put the recipe we're using in the description, so if you guys want to try it or look at it.
It already smells like pickles. Same for garlic. I'll use the other end. So about...
Nah.
I
don't, yeah, it's not like baking where you gotta be super specific. It's just good enough.
It's already smelling like pickles because we have the...
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
Got that in there. Now, do the same with the dill and the garlic again.
Same amount?
Yep.
Okay.
So I guess this just helps by spreading the seasoning, the garlic, the dill around. So you got some on the bottom, some on the top.
I don't know, I think garlic kind of like clumps together, but...
Now, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt.
It's gotta be kosher.
Gotta be, well, no, it could be
Pickling.
Or canning, whatever it is, salt. But kosher is easy because we just use kosher for other stuff too. 3 tablespoons of, we are using apple cider vinegar because we have that. You can use it, or white vinegar.
Which I have, I think, down in the laundry room.
But I've had this for 2 years maybe?
Yeah.
Dude, wait, does that got an expiration date?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, over here.
Used by February 2022. We're good.
Okay.
Okay, how much
3 tablespoons.
3 tablespoons.
It should give you, a similar flavor to it.
Yeah.
So using apple cider is perfectly fine. And the last step, this is such an easy recipe, is just fill it with water. They recommend distilled water.
Oh, we don't have that.
No, we'll just use tap for now. So you just want to fill it until it covers the pickles. But not,
so just
I
to
don't
the top?
think until the top, no.
Oh,
Make sure you cover your pickles.
The top of the pickles.
Yeah, top of the pickles, just...
Oh, they're floating.
Okay, that's
Oh
good.
no.
Because that way it'll have a little bit of space, so when we flip them, it'll kind of just be able to mix around a little.
It's a pickle snow globe. a cucumber snow globe.
It's got to sit for 12 hours.
12 hours.
So
5 a.m. I'm not getting up at 5 a.m.
You're supposed to let it sit for 12 hours and then flip it upside down. It just helps to mix around the stuff.
Okay.
So I guess if you want to mix it up a little.
We're done with that. Only took a few minutes. Where, like the canning process takes quite a bit longer.
That would be more, yeah.
So we'll give this a try. If we like it, we'll just continue doing that because it's easy. Or if we happen to grow a ton of cucumbers in the future, we can can.
Yeah. So that's really the thing is, if you've got a huge garden, you've got like hundreds of cucumber pickles coming in, you're gonna wanna do the normal canning method and store those because you've got so many. We've only got a few, plus doing it this way, you can actually make them when you want. Because like you said, when you can them the kind of the normal way, you gotta wait a couple weeks before you can eat them. These you can have them within 24 hours. So, I feel like some pickles. I'll just make up a jar and they'll be ready tomorrow.
I still think we do need to try the regular standard way to compare and see which way we like it better. Or if this like blows our mind and we're like, these are amazing, then I guess we don't really have to.
Then we just cut it there.
Yeah.
What did you get?
Yeah, just go to the store just to get the thing you need. It's salt. I saw these.
Oh my gosh.
You've mentioned these. I haven't had it before.
Okay, so Chelsea and I went out for ice cream with our friends next door, and this is the brand that they sold, and it was the best ice cream ever.
Made
so
in Michigan since
I was
1940.
like, we gotta try that. So Michael got praline pecan. Have not tried it yet.
I'm not a fan of that, I don't think.
And Swiss chocolate almond, which also sounds really good. So this has caramel, fudge, and candied pecans and praline ice cream. Whoops. And yours has
Just chocolate ice cream and almond.
the back of Chelsea's head. Rich milk chocolate ice cream mixed with almond slices. All right, take a spoon and take a little taste of each one. Tell us what you think. Oh, Pixie, she just stuck her nose on my spoon.
Which one?
This one. That one's yours, that one's clean. Promise. And tell us what you think. Thumbs up. I mean, it's chocolate ice cream. Can't go wrong with that. Did you get a praline in your bite? Yeah, make sure you get a praline. No, Pixie's
I didn't get an
all
almond.
interested.
That's good.
The praline's good? Oh yeah, you gotta try the praline. You gotta get it with that in there. That's probably the best part.
Yeah, that's a good ice cream.
And then did you get an almond in Daddy's?
That might be an almond.
What do you think? Yeah?
I like this one.
Yeah, it's rich.
Yeah. The flavor I really wanted was called Grand Slam, and it's a coffee kind, but they didn't have it, so. Michael texted me from the store all the flavors they had, and I'm like, I want to try them all. I guess we're gonna have to try like all the different flavors eventually.
Wow. Okay, so half the flavors were
Chocolate, vanilla, mint chip.
strawberry.
Yeah.
So they're the very basic ones.
Typical basic flavors that.
Yeah, they didn't have like it's not a Ben and Jerry's where there's like you've got 30 things.
But
mixed
there
in.
are, because you
There
did
were a
text me a
couple. There were a
lot.
couple.
There's a lot of flavors.
But they are very basic. Butter pecan. It's your typical ones.
Aw, she's begging, giving her paw. I'm not a fan of chocolate ice cream.
That's a good thing.
I love chocolate, but not
I don't
chocolate
really
ice
want to
cream.
share it.
I'm a fan of it.
Yeah, we know.
bad.
It's got sugar. You're a fan.
It's good.
Yeah.
I'm just not a big fan of chocolate ice cream. Now this I think will be right up my alley. Oh, that's good. Definitely good. Mmm. He like squeezed himself all the way up against me.
Well,
Buddy.
he's been sitting next to me up here on the couch lately, but I think what happened is the couch cushion, he rolled into the cushion there because it's going down.
No, he really wanted his
Oh.
He wanted his mama. Yeah, didn't you? Mommy usually has puppy snacks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got the camera.
Oh wait, oh, where are you going? Oh wait, I got Daddy's attention.
Why is your mouth all pinkish colored underneath there?
It needs shaved. I think it's slobber.
Oh, look at it. It's all pink colored.
I think it's slobber. I think it's the white hair and then like all the food, and it needs shaved off. All the food and junk.
You need
stains
shaved
it.
head.
We were just
Buzz.
talking about how he needs groomed really bad, and we have the shavers, like the pet shaver, to do it. But I'm really concerned about doing his nails because he needs his nails cut, and he is not gonna tolerate that. So
Yeah, you won't tolerate it, will you, Ed?
it's almost
We
the
can buzz
easiest-
them.
Yeah, we can.
It
buzz
doesn't. It
them.
doesn't look pretty.
Doesn't look good. But, and I saw Michael, I saw this hack online where you get like a big tote bag, like the ones that you get at like reusable bags at stores, but like bigger. And you cut a hole for their head. This sounds bad. And you cut
You
holes.
listening to this, Ed?
Like I could see it.
This is what she wants to do to you.
It could be a disaster. Okay, like cut the 4 little holes for each of their little legs to go through. And then a hole for their head, and you put them in the bag. And you have their little legs sticking out of the bag and their head. So, you know, they're
You're holding the bag up off
And-
the ground as his legs
as
dangle.
they're dangling. And then you cut their nails. And that way they can't, like, because he would
Wouldn't like it.
he would bite us.
You would nip, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. No, not just nip, full on trying to rip us apart. So, but it would all go horribly wrong, I'm sure. So it's almost easier to just have someone else do the works. Take him to someone else. They can shave him, do his nails, bathe him, all the junk that he needs done. And then we don't have to do it. Like, I can bathe him, we can shave him, but it's a task. He might not tolerate us shaving him too well. It's been a while. It's been a couple of years, I think, since we've shaved him.